Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. If this is your first time tuning in, this is Old Car Auto Guy, and today we're going to be doing some fun stuff with the old Mopar. You don't want to miss it. So before we get going too far into this video, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor. Now, Sussex Beard Oil is a local New Brunswick company who made it big on Dragon's Den, and therefore their product has been being shipped all over the place. My buddy Matt has been gracious enough to share his product with me and sponsor this beard for my YouTube channel. So in hopes that I can grow and I can help him grow his product a little bit further as well. So guys, there is a promo code, LOVEBOX. I'm going to put that right here. And you can take advantage of getting yourself a free travel size beard oil with every purchase of a full size. All you've got to do is go to the address listed here as well as down in the description box below and put both items into your shopping cart and enter the promo code GLOVEBOX, and you'll receive that travel size for free. So thank you, Matt, for being a part of Old Car Auto Guy, and I look forward to many, many more videos with your sponsorship. So once again, guys, if you are new to the channel, behind me is my 1979 Chrysler Cordoba that we have been working on with this Project Launchpad. And what does Project Launchpad entail? Well, several weeks back, we drove all the way to Montreal to pick up some new J-heads for this Mopar 360. Also, we've had installed some block hugger shorty headers and an H-pipe down below. So today's video is going to be focusing on how much more performance did we gain with these add-ons. So without further ado, let's get her fired up, backed out of the garage, and go for a drive. First thing that we're going to do is take her for a drive and get her warmed up, and then maybe we'll do a few pulls from 0 to 60 and see what those times are. I know some of you have been guessing, and we'll see how close you can get. The very first thing that I want to notice about this car from the interior is, surprisingly, the interior sounds quieter. With those stock manifolds before seem to be restricting quite a bit of flow out of this vehicle, so maybe it made a difference in the audible noise. And I can tell already that it seems to be a little bit quieter in here. So let's get her on the road. Okay guys, we're getting ready to do a few pulls here. We're on the side of the highway and got my app all set up and we are ready to roll. So let's do her. So this first pull, I'm gonna let the transmission shift on its own, and we'll see how that works compared to shifting it manually. All right, so we're gonna hit start. Ready, set. And there was the first pull at seconds, and that was letting the car shift all on its own. So we're going to pull over. And we are going to do this again, only this time I'm going to shift it manually. And we will do start, ready, set. That was good. That was good. That second one was seconds flat, shifting it manually. We're going to do it one more time, and that time I loaded up the converter a little bit as well, tried to get it so that it would have a better launch, and that seemed to work. So we're going to try it once more. So once we get the 0 to 60 down, Then we're going to try the quarter mile and see what kind of time it does in the quarter mile. So leave your comments down below what you think this car is going to do in the quarter mile. Lots of traffic coming this time. Technically the Prius just went by. So yes, I got passed by a Prius.
Say what?
Okay, so I see a brake after this white, whatever it is. Okay, so we are gonna hit start. Ready? Oh, a little bit of a chirp that time. A lot slower that time. So we're gonna go up here on the highway and we are going to spin around and then we'll do a quarter mile. Actually, I'm gonna stay right here because there's not as much traffic on the upper end of the highway. And for the record, the temperatures seem to be staying down. The oil pressure is up there, right where it should be, probably halfway on the gauge, which I don't know what that reads because there's no numbers there.
Communists.
So guys, I'll have to admit, I am a little bit excited about this quarter mile run because I've never done it. I've never timed any vehicle I've ever had in a quarter mile. And I don't know what the top speed of this thing would be at quarter mile. So is it gonna shake all to pieces and rattle apart? I don't know. But we're gonna wait for this transport truck to go by and give it lots of lead time because I don't want it to interrupt my flow. I don't want to be like NASCAR and draft it and skew the numbers, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so he's gone. We're going down into first gear. Quarter mile is a long way, especially in a slow car. So we're going to turn around on this exit up here. We'll spin around and we'll do it again. So we're going to save that one. All right, so we're going to try pull number 2 for the quarter mile. See what happens. Ready, set. Identical to the first one. So both times that I've done that, I've got my foot mashed to the floor so hard, I get a Charlie horse in my calf. So we're gonna get up here on a flat stretch, we're gonna do one more pull, and then I'll share with you guys the results of the 0 to 60 and of the quarter miles. All right, so there's no traffic. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna reset it. And we're going to load up on the torque converter a little bit more this time in hopes to give us a quicker time. So it says ready. I think I was late on that one, so I'm going to start over again. Same thing. I want to see what the message says here. It popped up with a little message. Okay, so we're going to do one more pull before all this traffic comes. Start. Little chirp into second gear. That seems a little slow. We're gonna save it anyway. All right, so let's get back and we will go over the numbers with you, okay? Stay tuned. So after I did the quarter mile and 0 to 60 runs in the old Mopar, I came back to the shop and I sat out back and proceeded to tell you guys exactly what those numbers were, even though I had bleeped them out while I was talking on camera, doing the runs. I wanted to kind of save the suspense till the end. Let's get back to those numbers. So on Instagram and on one of my other Facebook or YouTube posts, I had mentioned that I was going to do some 0 to 60s and prompted you guys to guess what you thought it was going to do. So very consistent. I did I did 4 0 to 60 runs all together. I'm not sure how many I put in the video, but they were 7.96, 6.0, 7.95, and 8 flat. So the 6.0, I think, was a glitch in the timekeeping app, because there's no way you're going to drop 2 seconds off in one run and then just run consistent the rest of it. So I'm knocking that one out of there and saying that we were pretty consistent at 7.95, 7.96, and 8 flat. I'm very impressed with these numbers because I wasn't sure necessarily what to expect. Did I have a 17-second car? Did I have a 15-second car? Did I have a 13-second car? No clue. So again, very consistent, where my first run was 13:54, and they progressively got a little bit longer or a little bit slower from there. So 13:54, 13:56, 14.01, and 14.02. So I'm okay with that. And knowing that that's what this car is going to do, I can now tweak at getting the tuning with the carburetor. Maybe I have to put some bigger jets in the carburetor. Those couple of runs were really eye-opener for me because I had never done it before. I had no idea what to expect. Tried loading up the torque converter a little bit, and that, I don't want to say it seemed to help, but it basically stayed very consistent no matter what I did. So that's just using a phone app, and the phone app that I actually used was called Fast R, and the logo, I'm not sure if you can see it, is just a little turtle. Looks like he's on wheels, and paid a few bucks for it. No big deal. I tried 2 or 3 other free apps, and they were very limited on what I could do, and again wanted me to pay so much money to unlock certain features. So I found this one at the recommendation of somebody online. That's what we went with. So guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of these speeds, whether you think they're fast, whether you think they're slow, or what you think that they should have been based on the setup that I have. And if you don't know what the setup is, and this is your first time tuning in, it's a small block Chrysler. It's an LA motor. It's not a Magnum. So I just upgraded it with the J heads, which are the 915 castings, giving me a 188 intake valve and longer intake runners. It's got a 600 Edelbrock carburetor on it, and the cam on it is a 280 lift, 480 duration. So I guess they call it, Comp Cams calls it their Magnum cam headers, which is new. I just put those headers on, and we installed an H pipe in the exhaust as well. 321 gears, 15-inch tires, all the, just basically standard B-body stuff. So anyways, let me know what you think, and I appreciate you sticking around this long and watching these times come together. Well, that's it, guys. There's our little shakedown of the new 1979 Chrysler Cordoba. I'm really happy with the performance so far. I know that we've got a long ways to go to reach some of those numbers. I'm going to set some goals and see if we can't tweak on this thing a little bit more to get that much more out of it, because we will be hitting the dyno sometime in the near future, and I want to make sure that we share those numbers with you and see some definite improvements over the last time. HODGE PODGE Garage and OUZO Lou Garage, we're still trying to get them to 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't checked them out yet, I'm going to put their names right up here, as well as a link in the description box. There are 4 links in the description box as well that you can support my channel in more ways than just watching these videos. Please check those out, and I hope you have the opportunity to join me and Straight Six Fan on Thursday evening over on his channel for our Thursday evening live stream. We talk about cars, we talk about our YouTube channels, we talk about automotive news, so all of our automotive community gets together in one spot for a quick half-hour show. It's just something to help build our channels as a collective and make that big impression on the automotive YouTube world. Guys, I'm still looking for license plates so that we can finish up this project wall art. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm planning on basically wallpapering this whole section of my garage with license plates and then hang that front clip up there over top of the license plates. I have a plug-in that I can use for power to power up the lights, but I can't do that without your help. I need you to scrounge up some old license plates that you may have kicking around from your province or state. Maybe you're not even in Canada or the US, from around the world. My addresses are in the description box below, and if you have spare license plates and you want to send them my way, please, I'd be happy to take them off your hand. Send them to me at the addresses listed below. Guys, stay focused on the windshield, not the rearview mirror. I love you, God bless. We'll see you again in the next video.